Hey guys, Mike Bledsoe here with Technique WOD. Today we're going to talk about snatches and your third pull. That would be the pull that you do to get underneath the bar. Alright, technically snatch, it's one long pull. So the third pull begins at the basically when you start shrugging, okay? So you're already on your toes, and what has to happen is you have to pull yourself underneath the bar, okay? One of the things that I'm really bad about, and a lot of other people are too, is actually actively pulling themselves underneath the bar. You can be told this all the time. I try and give a verbal cue to people like pull yourself underneath the bar, but a lot of times what ends up happening is they get here and they kind of fall underneath the bar and don't actively get underneath. And that's when you watch these guys who are really high-level Olympic lifters, they get under the bar really, really fast. What they're doing is they're actually using their arms and pulling themselves down. So to remember to do that, and during your snatch, it's going to be really hard to put it all together and remember to do that too. Because a lot of times you're really focused on trying to get a big jump. So what I like to do is I like to do speed high pulls in between snatches. So I like to do this when I'm warming up. So I'll do like 5 of these. And then what I noticed that when I do these, I'm much better about getting underneath the bar, snapping it overhead, and it actually feels really good on my shoulders. If I don't do this, sometimes I tend not to finish that pull, and if I don't, I may still make the snatch, but it really makes my shoulders hurt. But if I get a good pull underneath, it'll land there and it'll feel really solid. Alright, so this is what a speed high pull is going to look like. You're going to go to about mid-thigh, so you're going to practice finishing with your hips. So you're going to go here, come up, you're going to drag that bar up, or I say it'll brush up your legs. You're going to come to the top, and right when you get here, what I want you to do is I want you to pull that up as fast as you can, okay? So you want a lot of velocity here. What you don't want is to be lazy about it, because some of it is practicing the motion, but it's also about practicing the speed of it, okay? We're trying to not only do motor pattern, but teach your muscles to move fast. Alright, so the speed that you're doing PVC pipe, you also want to do with a heavy barbell. So it's going to look like this. So you want to aim for your forehead, so it should be here. Think about elbows coming up. What you don't want to do is having your elbows coming back. You want your elbows coming up. You hear? So this is what it'll look like. I'll do about 5 of these. Alright. I'm making sure that I'm actually trying to mimic what's happening at the hips and the legs for this too. So I'm driving the ground with my legs here. So I'm teaching my body to kind of all work together. So I'm going to get 5 of these in. I'll set the bar down. I'll set the PVC pipe down. Wait 20-30 seconds. I'll walk over to my bar and I'll do my heavy snatch then. I like to do this during the warm-up, and if it doesn't fatigue you very much, which it shouldn't, you can do them in between each one of your lifts. You can also do this for cleans. It's just gonna be closer, and you're not gonna come as far up. So, here. Again, think about elbows up. You don't want elbows back. You want elbows up, okay? If you do this, you should feel a difference getting it overhead if you're not very good about pulling underneath. All right, guys, see you next time.